Hello and welcome to Demon's Forge. Today I shall be creating some custom Bladeguard for my homebrew chapter, the Tomb Lords, using the 5-man Assault Intercessor sprue from the 9th edition starter set and some components taken from the Age of Sigmar Warrior starter set and some Deathwatch power swords. I impulsively decided to start with the Sergeant and followed the default build instructions up to a point. The Sergeant will have the Plasma Pistol upgrade with Storm Shield in his offhand and Power Sword at the waist. The standard instructions have the Sergeant either with Plasma in his right hand with Chainsword or open right hand with the Bolt Pistol in his left hand with the Chainsword stowed on his hip. I decided to cut the heavy bolt pistol off for the shield. However, this meant the power sword needed to be stowed on the hip. I needed to see how the chainsword rests when assembled on the hip. I cut off the bulk of the chainsword and then got to work using my rotary tool. In hindsight, this was lazy and ultimately took more time than just cutting and filing the plastic. Despite that, the hip plate piece did clean up in the end, allowing me to glue the blade cut from the Stormcast Warrior sprue into place. I set this aside to work on the shield while the glue dried. The rotary tool did an alright job, but as I haven't used it as much, I dug into the plastic in places. With the shield smoothed and glued to the arm, I moved on to the next model. This second model I opted to swap which side the shield was held on, so it was a similar procedure to attach the shield. And I also wanted a sword, which is where the Deathwatch swords came in use. Unlike Firstborn arms and hands, Assault Intercessors have additional forearm armor. I didn't want to ruin this, but it was a nuisance to get the replacement hand into place. For the shield, I reverted to the more primitive tools, using the knife to remove the trim and lumpy details, and then swapping to the flat-faced file to smooth the shield face. I'll be honest, just as GLaDOS taught us, the best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one, and using a knife and file is so much easier. For the last member of the squad, I chose a dynamic running pose. It looked great, and thanks to inspiration from the official Games Workshop models, I knew it was reasonable to attach the shield to the power plant. I actually went one step further and made a Bladeguard Ancient as well from the parts from the Stormcast. The flag may be a bit small, but it gets the job done and is very clear what it should be. Thanks for watching the video. If you wish to see more, then hit the thumbs up or subscribe to see what I work on next. Check out my card for more information and follow me on Twitter for updates and sneak peeks. I hope to see you again on the next video.